Alright guys, this is the next YouTube video after the video that me and Kyler painted this, and I showed you guys this bike in the video that it was going to be, I don't know if I said I was going to sell it or being a project yet or wanting to keep it, but I'm going to do a full restoration on this, and I have one of my other buddies here, and we're I can show you what we have for it, what's going on. What are you looking for?
A jack handle and something.
Like a leverage handle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. We're trying to get the spark plugs out. We got 2 of them out because the starter we found out is engaging, but it's not wanting to turn the motor over. So we realized the motor is more than likely seized. You still got all that hooked up, Tristan?
What, all this?
Yeah.
It's hooked up, it just needs turned on.
Turn it on. I'll show him the. Yeah, Tristan working with the fucking. Is that the battery on it?
Yeah.
So, obviously, we got some things to work. Nothing but we got the dash to work. We got we got the front turn signals to work. We got the headlight to work only on the high beam, not the low beam. We'll figure that out. Probably something in there. We'll figure it out. We got the tail light to work. Tail light works when brake is activated. Rear turn signals do not work. You got it to move?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I'm probably going to order a new one, but we got another parts bike over there I showed you guys, and I've been using some of the electrical components on it to put on this one to maybe figure it out, but look at that. It looks great. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do a full restoration on it, honestly. Still got the original tires. We'll keep those on there because it's the way to rock. Most of this stuff is good. Like, well, we won't have to mess with the speedometer or none of that. The paint I can do all easy and redo a whole body set of that. I'm more worried about the frame, motor, and some other things that may need restored. Just to let you guys know, it's probably like 90 degrees in this garage. We got this here. It's barely helping anything.
I don't know how this comes off.
Look where it's pulling, holding on.
I know, that's what I'm looking for.
I have another one to see.
Where is that?
So we poured some transmission fluid down all the cylinders. We're gonna let it soak for about a week. It's usually 2 to 3 days, but we're gonna let it soak for a while. The other bolt is back here.
Back where? I don't see it anywhere. I don't think this one has one.
It's the same here, Tristan. See where it's being held on? It's being held on. Still working on it. We're getting the carbs off and the airbox out. Put some mystery fluid down up in there. Took the super trap piece off, and look at how rusty this thing is. Look at that. I mean, a pile of just rust. This is the original first edition, first gen super trap. That was the first type of exhaust super trap did. And just look at it. Definitely gonna clean them all up and put it back in to my best that I could do. Just clean it up, wire brush it, and then we'll re-put it back in there, honestly. All right, it's been about 2 hours later. We got the airbox out, the carbs out. We're taking off the control arms. We sadly did break this one because of a strip bolt that is still in it. We cannot get it out and we broke it, but we kept it and we might be able to save it. I have another one that is broken and busted. We might be able to configure into one maybe and see if we can't get it to work. Got the airbox off as well, and we're gonna look at that, but I'm mainly gonna clean all this up and just make it look nicer. And inspect the inside ports of the intake and look at the clutch cable next. We got all the cables out, which low-key, I don't even remember where they all came from, but I'll look at a simple diagram to figure that out. Alright, it is day 4 on the Cb900F. Obviously, I haven't, been on a big update with you guys, but we pulled the exhaust off, got the rear wheel out. Right now, we got one of my buddies who is sanding all this thick rust off this exhaust, trying to save it to the best ability that he can. We got everything in a bolt. Basically, just tearing this whole thing apart. We're gonna try to get the motor out, put it up on there, and get that done. All right, guys. YouTube video. We've been trying to get this engine out forever. We've been leaking oil all over the place, transmission fluid all over the place.
Our poor car.
It's just everywhere. Okay. This has been the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. All right, it's day 6 working on the Cb900F. Had a long day. The moment I woke up, I had to go to my friend's house, work on his XR150 2023, and been loading up other bikes today, and we finally got the motor out on day 6. We just got it out. Marginal oil spills, cleaning it up now. Big journey. I mean, we're nowhere near done yet, but it's out. No broken coolant fins. We had to actually take the oil pan out, which was perfectly fine with me. It's just I had more money to spend on the gasket because I'm only wanting to rebuild the top end and up. I don't want to mess with the bottom end because it goes into all gears, but we had to remove the oil pan to get it out without having to do any more tussle. It's only $8 for a new gasket, and so it ain't that much big of a deal for me, and I'll clean up the bottom the best I can of the motor too. Why not? Try to clean all the gunky oil out and refreshen the bottom end of it up, I guess, a little bit. But I think what I'm going to do with the massive amount of rust that is on this frame is I'm probably going to finish tearing it apart, and I'm going to sandblast or repaint or powder coat the frame because there is just a lot of rust all over this frame, and it would just look really good refreshened up. It would bring more money in auction. So yeah, it'll be worth its weight in gold, that's for sure. These bikes are rare, especially at this mileage, so a rebuild is definitely necessary. Even though we got a broken, busted bolt on that rear rim brake, we'll have to figure that out. I can replace these rubber mounts where I busted that bolt. But yeah, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be a long process. Saturday, we're gonna get a deeper look at the motor. We're gonna take the head off and just see how that is. We had transmission fluid in it for a week. All of it's already drained because this bike's been upside down, sideways, left and right, lifted up in the air. I mean, this thing has been everything to get this motor out. So we had to take a little bit more of the engine off just to get it out easy. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up, put this bike in the corner, get that bike inside, lock it up, and start on it Saturday. Today is Thursday, technically not Friday because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but basically tomorrow we'll start on this. And yeah, that'll be that. Got everything in the baggie down there. It's just been a long day. And I didn't even really want to work on this. I wanted to leave it sit until Saturday because I'm so worn out, but I had the motivation to get it done. And it's just going to be a lot of more figuring out, but nothing we can't handle, I guess. This is already off. It's just only holding on is the rear shocks, which is good. This thing will just be really easy to finish tearing apart. Not much of the wiring harness. I just only want to mess with the front end of the bike. Even though it's all easy, I'll have to take apart the front fender anyway to repaint it, even though it's the best looking part on the bike, but it's still pretty dirty. But yeah. I'm gonna also wait for another part. I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna wait to for another parts bike on there instead of buying, because I'll be spending $400 to $600 for the parts bike, because I need side covers that I didn't get for this bike. I need a new gas tank, and the carbs are so cooked that I'm gonna just try to find a decent parts bike. It's maybe garage kept if I can ever do find one, and use parts off that, because this is obviously no good, and buying all of that on eBay will cost me more than $600. So it's best just to find a parts bike, and I can use the carbs off that to rebuild, because the other ones are just too far from rebuild. I'm going to end up posting those on eBay, $100 for parts. I don't want to have to go through it, and honestly, it'll just be a lot easier that way. I could probably just use the rear brake thing on that and not mess with the snap bolts. I can get through a lot of stuff with another parts bike that was garage kept. Maybe it has better handlebars, but I'm gonna probably end up putting straight handlebars on it anyway. I'm probably gonna order some of those. It'll look way better with those on. I'm not here to resell it, but I am here to make it look nice. If I ever do resell it, excuse me. But 3,700 miles, you can't beat something like this. And for $200 with a title, can't beat it. So, gotta rebuild it. I really was gonna get rid of this thing because I just realized how big of a project it was, and I got many other projects. Still gotta finish that green bike over there, but I'm gonna leave it sit for another year, honestly, because I got a Cal 900, Z1 900 I gotta push in and restore as well. May even have a KLR 650 we just put in back of my friend's truck. It's my buddy's, and it's a 94 and actually, or 95. It's teal and looks really nice, and it's all torn apart too. It's just ready to be put back together. It needs a new clutch, and that's about it. And that'll be ready to go. And I'm probably gonna purchase that off of him. The GPZ is sold as of now, and it'll be picked up tomorrow. And one less bike that I'll have to worry about. That I don't have to worry about. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue to this video, maybe a part 2, but this is the end of this video probably. If not, then I may just save recording for another time for Saturday and just may add that to this video. I don't know just yet. It'll probably be a part 2. I'm gonna do some editing probably tonight, probably tomorrow night, Friday night, technically. Today night, I guess. It's 1 o'clock, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Long day, tired. Probably gonna get some sleep and wake up and chill out, enjoy my day off, relax, and probably edit some videos and get something posted on YouTube here. Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next video.